Good afternoon, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning, recipes, a little bit of everything. What am I up to today? Today I'm planting Brussels sprouts and cauliflower seeds. But let me show you what we got over here on the seed table. So here are some cauliflower plants that I started a couple of weeks ago, and they're starting to come up. So I went ahead and transplanted them. We're getting ready for that larger high tunnel. And then our tomato plants are getting ready to go into the other high tunnel. And then we have some cucumbers that are going into the smaller high tunnel. You can see this high tunnel is just about empty. It is blistering hot today in Texas. I still have a couple of squash plants back there that are producing quite well, actually, so I'm happy about that. I'm normally out of squash by this time of year, but let me show you what's going on. So this patch here is where we had our cabbage and our kale and our chard, and we had to go ahead and pull it up. We're going to fill it in with some dirt, and we're going to cover it with weed cloth because we intend to grow in the wicking buckets in this high tunnel, because everything else in the other one will be grown directly in the ground. So we're starting to move some of our Market More cucumbers in here. My husband has been fighting the aphids, and we've been fighting mold, so we have cleaned it out. We have sprayed our neem oil and tried to get things under control. And now we're going to start replanting cucumbers and other items for the fall. So we've started to see some of our tomatoes come to fruition. I got to get out here and pick these. They're trying to split, but guys, they're still going to be absolutely delicious. So these have just happened over the last day or so. We got tons of them in here. Not sure that we're going to be able to keep these plants alive, but we're going to try. Sweet potatoes, I'd say, is trying to take over everything, and I'm very happy about that. I cannot wait for these to come to fruition, but they're looking very healthy. Do have a little bit of rust mold in there, so we're going to have to treat that. But over here we have that Arroyo con Polo pepper plant, and look, it's starting to bud out. Can't wait to see what we get from this. And then we have our jalapeno plant here. We have our zucchini plant here. It's looking a little stressed because it's so brutally hot here in Texas. And then we've gone ahead and moved our pepper plants and our basil plants that were inside the high tunnel outside, because guys, we are getting hit with those aphids and mold terribly bad. So we're pulling everything out. We're trying to get the high tunnel in shape so that we can get ready for our fall garden. I have some beautiful banana peppers that I'm fixing to pick, so I'm going to pick these along with the tomatoes. And boy, are we going to have some really beautiful peppers. We have some good cayenne peppers that are starting to show themselves. Excited about this. Got to get everything watered. Got to keep an eye on everything. But you know, peppers are really good in hot weather. We just have to make sure they get plenty of water. So Greg has tilled up the front yard, guys. And we are planting like crazy. And you can see here we have some cantaloupes coming in. They're looking quite lovely. And then he went ahead and put some more in these wicking tubs, and then we have some directly in the ground. We're doing a test to see how we fare. And then over there we have some more cucumbers and some wicking tubs growing up a trellis. Raised beds are still producing a little bit. These are the tomatoes, but they have started to split, you can see. So we're going to try to get the good ones out of here. And then this, guys, has got to be cleaned out and prepared for our fall planting. But we're trying to hang on as long as we can to get as much as we can. So back to starting your cauliflower. We are starting the Rober cauliflower right now, and it's time for you guys to do that. You've got about a week to get it going to make sure that you're able to get a harvest for your first frost or freeze here in Texas. So what's coming up, guys, for you to get ready to plant? Next Sunday, we have kohlrabi and the golden acre cabbage. And then we have the California Fuji and the California Flame cauliflower. And then we have our blue kale coming up. So you want to go ahead and get that on your calendar. Make sure you have your seeds. So it is very hot. So that is an update on the garden and where we're going right now, what's happening. Maybe to help you guys go ahead and get your seeds on order and know what you're supposed to start planting right now for North Texas. I did go ahead and get my potato salad, my mashed potatoes, and scallop potatoes are in the freeze dryer right now. I've started the video, but I won't finish it until it comes out. So hit that subscribe button, guys, so you can see how all that turns out. Thank you so much for watching. Stay in tune. So many things are going on. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. God bless.